What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. On this video, we are going to talk about Season 8, Episode 3, episode of Game of Thrones, which is titled The Long Night. But according to Twitter and everybody else, it was hashtag Battle of Winterfell. So, again, I had to keep thanking y'all all the time for getting me into this show. Now, I don't really eat macaroni and cheese like that, but last night my sister made some good-ass macaroni and cheese. I made me some macaroni and put it on the plate, and I put some baked chicken on the plate, filled some bottles up with water, and I sat here and I watched the episode. Mm-hmm. Now, what was making me upset was because in the first 10 minutes, I couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Hey, listen, I thought it was me.
Yeah.
So, can I just say, last night, I was at work, so, you know, when I'm catch up on my shows on my phone. So, last night, I was watching it, and I was in my break room, and I had to literally turn off the light in the break room to watch it, because I'm like, I can't see. I'm like, oh, this is better. And at first I thought maybe it was my phone. Mm-hmm. But then I realized it was... But then I was so upset because as I was watching, I was saying to myself, why couldn't this just be in the daytime?
Yeah.
But it made it much better.
Yes. But it was making me mad because I wasn't sure who was getting killed or anything. I'm like, well, God damn. Like, can I miss anybody? Did I miss anything? Right. I had switched from this TV to the little TV I used just to see what was going on, and it wasn't the TV, it was a show. And then I seen that people were also complaining about it on Twitter and stuff like that. But this battle, I was just like waiting for, because I knew it was coming, and I knew I could not wait to see the dragons battle. And baby, they battled. They battled. Yeah. So in the beginning, you know how they all ran down and the horses was running back and they knew like something was going on. I think they were all the Dothraki people. I'm not sure, but they're not here no more. They're all gone. So when the battle like really, let's get to when it intensified. Like when they came up to the castle of Winterfell and they was trying to get that goddamn, they tried to get that little alley on fire and they couldn't get the alley on fire to Melisandre. Who I was, Melisandre, what's Sandra?
The real one. I call it
the real one. I was just shocked because I'm going to have to turn this fan on because it's hot.
You're hot?
Yes. I'm about to break into a sweat.
You are breaking into a sweat.
She came out of nowhere. She came out of nowhere and I was like, well, how did she know that this battle was about to go down? Because she set all these swords on fire and all of that stuff so they could start killing some of them. But then she was the one that did she said her little prayer or whatever and got the little alley to catch on fire. And then, like when you thought you had some held back and they were all fighting in there, you had Arya running around, trying to get away, doing all kinds of shit. I was scared. I thought they was going to kill Grey Worm because the camera was focused on him too much and the way he got ran over, I was like, oh, that's the end of him. You know, I was like, that's it for him. Sansa and Tyrion and the Crit, I love that scene of them there together because we were just talking on the first week that how Sansa is a survivor and she has just been around for just so long and she's been through so much.
For somebody who doesn't know how to defend herself.
Correct. And, you know, she held onto that piece of dragon glass that Arya gave her. And, you know, she didn't get a chance to use it. No, but she was...
but she pulled it out. Ready?
Yes.
But can I just say that what I loved about this episode, it was so intense. Like, this episode was, okay, these past 2 episodes were like, okay, let's get to the fucking point.
Yes.
Well, this was the point.
Yes.
And it was the point for the whole hour and something. It was the point. What I loved about it is that because I started watching it last night and I finished watching it today. I said to myself as I was watching it, and then I had to keep stopping. I kept stopping because I was so into it that I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I kept stopping it like, oh my God, wait, let me gather my thoughts. Like, wait, these people are really now at the castle.
Yes.
What I loved about this episode is that everybody was in the battle.
Yes.
Like, not one person, you know, Sansa and Tyrion were in the crypt. But everybody was fighting. Yeah. Daenerys was even fighting. It was like everybody was fighting. And what I loved about this episode and this battle is that it didn't put everybody in the same place fighting. Everybody was in their own places, really trying to defend themselves. Like, it wasn't like Jon was trying to. Everybody was, and Daenerys was up. I can't think of the older guy that.
Jorah.
Yeah, she was with him, and it was like everybody was doing their thing, and I loved it. I'm like, this is awesome because everybody's fighting. But the way that was, it was like everybody had to fight.
Yeah, and even Lyanna's Mormont, I loved her because she went down without, she was saying, I'm going to go down, I'm going to fight you. And she killed that big ass.
Yeah, she did.
I think that's a thin monster.
She did. Stuck him right in the eye.
Right in the eye. And
she did.
He done
she did.
He done crushed her body.
But she said, I'm going to get one last.
That's right.
It's like everybody was fighting.
Yes.
And those who fought and died, it was like, you died honorably.
Yes. And the Hound made me mad because he was scared to fight them motherfuckers. Yeah. Like, you done been that so much too.
Yeah, that kind of really, that weirded me out because I'm thinking like, wait. But then I said to myself, that's normal because it's like so much. It was so overwhelming. It was so many of them. The part that I what's so funny because the part that happened that shocked me, but it didn't shock me because before it happened, I kept saying to myself, I have a feeling that this is about to happen, and it did. Was when what's the guy's name? The blue guy.
The Night King.
Yeah, the Night King. I always forget what you call him. When he turned around to Jon Snow and he did like this, and then all the dead people came alive. I said, oh.
Yes.
First of all, I knew this was going to happen.
That when he does that, that never leaves my mind from the season where he was like, "Bitch, I'm gonna get you." It was like one of those things. That he was in that water.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite episodes. I was like, I think I watched that one again because I just was like, "Oh my God, you ain't even tell me about this." But I don't know why I keep thinking about the Battle of the Bastards because that's one of my favorite episodes too, and I seen that the director who did that did this one, and it was really good. Like I really was like, bitch, what's going to happen when the whites they started sacrificing themselves in the fire so the other people can go over.
Right.
I was like, okay. I just hope they don't really kill none of the main people. But it's two of them I really didn't know or probably didn't care for who died, but I love that the one who did pass away, I believe he's a Mormont, he sacrificed himself to save Arya. I love that. And everybody's calling Arya the MVP, but no, bitch, that goes to Theon Greyjoy in my opinion, because while Bran was just sitting there in that goddamn wheelchair, he killed every last white that was trying to come for Brandon. And then Arya just came at the end.
Yeah, but Arya's the MVP because
she killed the Night King.
Because she killed the Night King and ended all of that. Now Theon did his thing. You can't take that away from him. And Theon, he went down like a true soldier.
Yes.
Especially all the shit that he had did in the past seasons when he was,
Yeah, he redeemed himself.
Yes, he did. He did what he had to do. But the fact that Arya, because I kept saying, well, where the fuck did she run to when she ran out of that room? And where she
was watching Theon kill him.
But she was watching, and then she came at the right time. And that shit, when the Night King grabbed her, and that thing fell out her hand, and then she caught it with the other hand, that's the real MVP.
Yes.
That is the real MVP. She got him the way you wouldn't have even thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that scene itself, it was so sad, because you had Jorah Mormont had died after Theon had died. And then, you was just seeing what was going on. Our bodies were just everywhere. I was like, oh my God, I know it has to be stinking once they finish this.
Well, back in the day when the stuff like that, they would take the bodies and just burn them. Yeah, because you can't pile them all up and then burn them.
Yeah, and the scene, it was just sad because people were dying. I was worried who else maybe didn't survive. You had the people in the crypt, some of them died.
Yeah, a lot of them died.
And then that
it was mostly women.
Yeah. And that music with them, when Arya jumped out, it just made the situation better when she killed him and then everybody died.
That's what I loved about this episode too, because I just love the fact that everybody was involved, including in the crypt. Y'all weren't even safe down there because now the dead bodies are coming.
Once them horns kept coming through, I was like, oh my God. And they ain't gonna kill the baby, I hope not.
Well, they was killing babies down there.
My God.
They killed everybody.
They killed one of the main characters. Thank God. I don't think nobody in the main Samuel Turner. I thought Samuel had died too because I thought
The bald head one.
the one he was scared the whole fucking time. I mean that would have been me too. The one they sent away to read all the books and study.
Oh yeah. He was fighting though. He wasn't in the crypt.
I thought no, but I thought when they
Sam,
he was laying down.
Oh.
And his eye turned to blue. I thought that they killed him, but he wasn't one of the people who died. When Jorah Mormont died, I was like, he was really in love with Daenerys. Like, he sacrificed, and I mean, he fought and fought and fought till he couldn't fight no more until he got the last one. And then he just died, and she was all crying and everything. I was like, he really loved you, you know. But it was sad to see him go because when we first met him, he was by her side. Yeah. And he's been trying to be by her side ever since.
He died by her side.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And I mean, he went through getting them scales and all of that. Oh,
Can I ask you, what happened to the second dragon? Because remember, one of the dragons flew down with Daenerys when the guy died. But where was the second one?
I'm not sure if that.
Because he didn't die.
I think it could be one dragon left, but I'm not too sure.
But how? Because we didn't see what happened to the second one. Because it was 2 plus the ice dragon.
Yeah. Well, I know the ice dragon redied.
Well, that's dead, but what happened to the second one?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it was getting beat up. Yeah, it probably flew away somewhere. Because they had all the dead people who just was stabbing.
See, the one that was getting beat up with all the dead people on it, I thought that was the one who flew back at the end and landed down. But we don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll find out soon on these dragons. I'm not tired of the dragons, but I don't think they're going to have to come back and fight Cersei, but there's something else I had wanted to talk about. I can't remember.
This was a good...
yes, it was. I mean, it was a lot in the hour. You know, of course, I had to watch it again. Yes. I mean, them other times I was watching, but I was just watching through. And this time I really noticed that wheelchair with Bran. And who the fuck is moving around? Because he don't move.
Yeah, now you noticed that.
Yes. I'm like, well, who is really like, not flying the plane, but who's getting them around everywhere? And Bran, I was just happy that, like Bran, he just seemed like whatever happened, it leads us all to where we are now. There's nothing we could do to change the past. And he told Theon he was a good man. But I was like, Theon, that's when we knew his ending, you know, his watch was over. Because he ran to the king like he was just ready to go.
Well, he knew he was going to go.
Yeah, but he had more go. Even though he didn't have his dick and balls no more, he had more balls than a lot of them. He did. And, you know, he made me proud. And this is one of the characters who we seen really like, you went from hating him to like rooting for him. And you know, when his sister tried to save him, it made me so mad when he didn't want to leave with her. It was just a whole lot with his character. He's one of the characters we really seen evolve throughout the show. But even though I didn't cry, like I was just filled with emotion watching how everybody was fighting. And I'm glad that a lot of people I really care about, they're still alive. That's what I'm really.
I'm just saying, watching this episode reminded me of why I love the show. And I just hope that when the prequel comes, because there's a prequel, when this ends, it's going to be a prequel to this Game of Thrones series. Hopefully the prequel is just as good.
I'm sure
if not better. You know, I just hope that we get this type of
they keep the
action.
Same writers and everything.
I hope we do, because it's like, this was awesome.
Yes, it was.
This was awesome.
Yes.
This is good fucking TV.
Yes, it is. That ending with Arya, and that's not the first time she dropped the because she did that with
signature move.
Yeah, she did that with Brienne, and she's like, "Who the hell taught you that?" She was like, "Nobody, baby. I learned on my own." But I'm just happy. Now let's talk about Cersei, because you know everybody is going after her because she didn't send her people to fight.
Well, did we expect her to? I mean, she's an evil bitch.
She's very evil.
Yes, she's not going to send her people.
But she was scared as hell when they had that creature running her face. But she was like, let them all die, because that way I'll be running it.
Yeah.
But then you got that other Greyjoy, I think his name is Euron, he's still around. I don't think it's going to be a great ending the way that everyone is watching this show think it's going to end. Because, you know, some people saying, okay, Jon Snow is going to get the rightful title of the Iron Throne. Some people saying Arya is going to kill Cersei. I think a lot of people are looking in too much into it.
Sansa might kill her.
Never know.
She might be the one who actually kills her.
But Arya definitely wants revenge for what happened to her father.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking that Cersei might end up winning this. And I said that before this show came on, she might end up winning. Because everybody's focused on her dying. And her dying a painful death.
A painful death, yeah.
She's going to... I don't think it's going to end
and
that
then,
way.
Yeah. You might be right.
I don't think so. It's not... We're not going to be happy. We're not going to be happy. Now, we just beat the damn White Walkers.
Right.
And all the whites are gone. Okay. So now the focus is turning into Cersei.
Wow.
You know, Daenerys is not going to give up their title so quickly. She's still skeptical about, is Jon Snow really a Targaryen?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. What? And who's to say that the Lannisters won't stick back together? They done learned. They know everything that's going on.
Well, you think Jaime and Tyrion will really go back to Cersei and help her?
You just never know.
Not Tyrion.
You never know.
Jaime probably, but then, yeah, not Tyrion. Tyrion can't stand her. First of all, they can't stand each other because he was the oddball of the three kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they talked to him and because they fucking mom died giving birth to him.
Yeah,
so,
and they didn't like him for that reason.
Yeah, but you just never know. I really think it's gonna be some big surprises. All I know is that the next 3 weeks, nobody asked me to go nowhere on Sunday, cause I ain't go out. I stayed home yesterday, but it's this show right here. I'm just so glad that y'all got me into it because I have not been into a television show like this in a while, and I'm in love. Oh my God, I'm in love with the characters. I'm in love with the storylines. And I just wish that I had a chance to be on the ride with y'all for this show like 7 years ago when it first came out. Because, yeah, you see it trending and stuff. And then you see some people like, well, I just don't get it. I was just one of those people. And now, bitch, I'm looking at you like you stupid because you ain't watching. But if I can watch this show in 2 weeks, y'all could do the same. Mm-hmm. Like, you could really do the same. It took me a couple years to do it. But once I got in, I'm in. And my Sunday nights belong to HBO. And that's all I have to say about it. I want to know your thoughts of the battle at Winterfell. Please leave your comments down below. And we will be back with another video. So right after this, you're going to get another video. Right back.